Hey guys, welcome to the live. Guys, yesterday I did run my run, 2.6 run kilometers, but my body was really not feeling it. I didn't eat much. I ate only like half of a loaf of bread, which gave me a lot of stomach problems that I keep having from parasites and shit like that. And I ate 3 mangoes, so I didn't eat much. I was doubting of this workout. Wake up, only drink water after that. Wake up feeling kind of depressed, to be honest, of being here and all that shit, but drinking a lot of coffee made me feel amazing again. And I just realized that it's like, one time I heard a guy whose name, a guy who said literally like he stopped working out because he had a kid and shit, and he felt depressed, and that's how I felt. It's like, I know it was just one day, and I did 73 days in a row doing calisthenics. If you're talking about exercise, I don't even know. I mean, I don't know, way more, but yeah, none of that shit matter though. None of that shit matter. I decided once I rested yesterday, hopefully I feel way better, and I'm gonna try to do 777 reps. I feel like throwing up already. I think it's the parasites. I don't feel too good. But it's good weather, Sunday. Nobody's here for now. Yo, I just stopped running. I feel like I'm gonna pass out or something. It's like, as I told you, I eat 3 mangoes, half of a bread until 1, and then ate absolutely nothing. I didn't eat nothing, only water, and today only water diluted with coffee, a bunch of it, like a lot. I don't know why this initiates the phone always the maximum light. Doesn't make sense. And then I got used to it, and I don't know. I don't want to waste the battery. But yeah. Basically what I'm trying to say is like, I don't have much in my system. So I was doubting. But I wake up and feel like kind of depressed, thinking like, yo, if I don't work out, I don't feel good, you know what I mean? Not working out, I don't want to become skinny again. There was last year I became skinny because I was not eating. I kind of felt like I went to almost an anorexia phase, and I wasn't eating. I got so skinny, and like, I don't want to ever get back to that shit. I want to be big, extremely big, even natural, even not eating much, and doing these 1 meal a days and all that shit. Yesterday really felt like a fast. It was just 3 mangoes and half of a bread and juices and shit, but I don't know. Don't matter. We're here. I can't stop. I want to get bigger. I was watching the Trent Twins, and I was watching the video they are doing the preps, and I was looking at them, and they have gear, they have all that shit, and I was like, damn, bro. I always look at them and they seem so huge, but in that prep video, he didn't look that huge. So I was like, I already know when that means. Is like, when that happens, it happens a lot of times in my life. It be happening a lot of times. It's like, when people start looking so huge, it's because I'm getting extremely huge. So I'm getting to their point, so they seem like closer. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna surpass them. I love them to death, but I'm gonna surpass them naturally. Cursed day, I don't know what you mean. Altin, look who it's me. Welcome, bro. Sorry for not being in your life a lot. It's okay, man, don't worry about it. I was super busy. That's what's up, man. Keep yourself busy, guys. Keep yourself busy, you know what I mean? Like me, no, it's okay, don't worry about it. Me is like, if I don't work out, I don't feel good. I feel like I didn't do what I was supposed to. Yesterday, I did needed it, and I felt like I just came and started working out. I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen at all, but but I think it was good because I feel better. Even though I'm so like, I don't know how I might have eaten like less than 500 calories yesterday, and hadn't eaten nothing today. Only water, coffee, a lot of water, coffee. Usually it's like 1 spoon. That's what they could recommend. I was putting 1.5, things like that. I don't know. I pretend to. It came to my mind like, yo, I need to kill these parasites, but I'm getting so big. I was like, yo, I will refuse to get smaller. I refuse to get smaller. I'm gonna get over. No bread for me no more because yesterday, huge problems in my stomach, like diarrhea, all type of shit. Cookies, the same thing. I'm gonna just try to eat like real food, like eggs, potato, like eggs, vegetables, and fruits, nuts. I'm not saying I'm gonna eat all that shit today, but I'm gonna just eat what is real. None of that shit with processed things and vegetable oils and palm oils. None of that. I'm gonna stop doing that because my stomach, it says the parasites relinquish on there, and no thanks. I just want to get big and muscular. Let's see. Like, sorry, I did 100 push-ups. Shout out to you, Arin. Shout out to you to doing 100 push-ups, man. 10 quads and pull-ups. Shout out to you, bro. I'm happy that you're working out. I love that you guys look at me and get motivation to work out. That's the people that I like to watch is the same. I look at them working out. I feel motivated to work out. Always associate yourself with people who motivate you to be better, feel better. Okay, I love that. I love that you're saying this, man. I love you working out. I love it. I have a 4-pack now. Hey, shout out to you, Ali, man. You're definitely gonna get the body that you want, man. Keep working, keep watching. We're gonna get far. Even though I'm 8. Oh, it's okay, bro. Carlos Franco, stay strong, bro. I appreciate it, Carlos. I appreciate it, man. We're gonna do a blast workout today. Hopefully. I rested yesterday, even though I didn't eat much. I believe that my will and my desire to be better is gonna push myself to a whole nother level. You know what I mean? I refuse to become weaker. I'm gonna be the best of the best. I'm gonna be my best every day. My life has meaning when I work out and bless my body every day. The days that I don't do, like today, I thought like, should I do another water fast and just heal? But then I felt so depressed. I was like, nah, bro, I have to work out. Like, I refuse to get weaker, you know what I mean? So that's what we're doing. Natural foods, no processed stuff no more, but I'm gonna bless this. My goal is 775 for real. You have 10 people. Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys. Thanks. Let's go. I did 19. Was a kid, short key, super jacked. He did 39, bro. Shout out to him. He as me, we didn't enter. I didn't enter because of the interview and my memory, the memory test. I failed on that. I'm horrible in memory. But he didn't enter because of the medical test. No lie, guys, if you want to be a submarine, like we're like 15, 20, only 3 pets. From that 3, 2 quit, and only 1 became. And he was the guy who I mostly kick with. Shout out to him. Shout out to Shirkov, man. Real dude out here. Better one than us than nobody. 50 reps. Whew. Let's go. I checked, as you guys know probably, if you watch my channel, I started playing Counter-Strike, and I hadn't played for 6 years. Last time was 2020, but I'm enjoying that too. You know, a little pleasure sometimes I don't think is bad. I notice how I put too much charge, too much weight on me, and I have to have good moments too. You know, we have to live our life having enjoyable moments too, and I'm trying to reconcile like mental health and hard work with feeling good too, you know. Shout out to me. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to everybody. Let's go. Reps. Damn. Something I always notice when I do a liquid fast is you feel more tired, but then you're able to put more work and more reps. So it's an illusion, you know. Your body will tell you're more tired. You feel more of the pain, like feel my shoulder pain, wake up here in my back, like with a weird pain too, my knees. So as you get lighter from fasting, you feel more of the that you have in your body, my hands and all that. But then when you pull up, you do more, like you like a recover. First it comes more pain and awareness, and then you push up more. That's how I feel. First 3 digits. AZTZ, I don't know what that is. Eat meat for protein. I'm not gonna lie, I had some canned salmon. I had 4, I ate 1, I was okay. The next day I ate 2, felt horrible. So I was stressed out, my system was not good at all. So I still have 1, and it has a lot of protein in it. It has like 30 grams of protein. But I for some reason trying to stop eating animals because I feel like my system gets too stressed out from that. But I might eat eggs, you know. I feel eggs give me, it stresses a little bit but gives me power, and that's what I need. I'm the proof of like everything that is taught is a lie, you know. I ate 3 mangoes and half of a loaf of bread yesterday, the days before. Some eggs, this and that, one the other day. My body's keep growing. So So it's more about the effort. I always told you that since 16 I knew that working out. It's more about the effort you put on the workout than what you eat. The more you put effort, better. If you need to eat something to gain energy, amazing, but know that it's not that gonna make you grow. It's the effort. And from my experience, as I told you, a fast which should take you energy, but it gives you more, you know? I really want to do a lot of pull-ups because I want to be able to be back. I love this grip like here. It's, to me, it's being sometimes more enjoyable than this one. I refuse to become weaker, to become smaller. I'm gonna keep busting my ass every time just to grow. I have to. It's really proving myself that I'm capable of being the best, you know what I mean? As I wake up today, I was so tired. I was like, how can I work out feeling this tired and like weak and malnourished? But more coffee, more mental games, keep hyping me up on that, and I feel like that's all I need. I just need water and coffee to adrenalize myself, to stop thinking, because your head is going to lie to you, or it's not even lying, it's just going to state what is neutral. And the more coffee you drink, the more adrenalized you are, you start thinking and worry, and you just prepare for war. Fasting is a hard process because you feel more of the pain, soreness, and little injuries. The mind is motivate you. Fasting says rest heals, but that's not what you want to do. You want to change your life completely. You want to do a 180 and improve your life and achieve all the success you want, you know. So, damn, it's smelling like car gas right now. But yeah, let's keep pushing. Is what makes me enjoy life. Is working super hard. That's it. If I don't work out, I feel depressed. Davidson. Hi Davidson. How you doing? We're 165 right now. I'm going to go. I believe that if in the Bible said that the 777 number win wars, then if I do 777 reps every day, I'm gonna win my war. I felt like after they run, I was like, I'm gonna pass out. But sometimes breathing back and you feel ready again. $110, $210, my bad. Push-ups always make me feel that my heart is pumping more, is more happy. Every time I do push-ups, I feel my heart feels more happy. As always, people wanna bring you their shit and annoy you, and it's working out. That you purge all that shit. I could be here talking shit to y'all about people who annoy me, and I did that shit many times here in the live. But fuck that shit, man. Bust your ass. Gain that energy. Use that bullshit that other people try to put you down to rise yourself up, and they're gonna see you're still the same, still lacking, and you're getting better every day. More happy, more healthy, happy too, more vital, stronger and more powerful. Let's see. Teresa, hi Teresa, welcome. Another day that I told you that running helps your posture, but I felt like yesterday I only ran and my posture wasn't as good as always. I feel like when I do the push-ups, I always feel major heat in the backwards part of this part, and I feel like that helps too. Plus the pull-ups, plus the squats. That's why I always tell you to incorporate, regardless of your sport or what you do, incorporate, even if it's one set, maximum reps, push-ups, pull-ups, squats, and a little bit running, because that's what the body is really made to do, you know, push, pull, squat, or climb, and run. Boys, João, good morning to you too, bro. $270. As you guys know, I had the goal of like 775, but after a day of not eating much and mostly fasting, my body is blessed, it's heated, and sometimes I do even question. It's like, okay, I fasted, right? So we have human growth hormone, autophagy, ketosis, but human growth hormone is the first hormone to activate after 12 hours of fasting if you're doing a water fast. So, you know, first it's going to burn the fat, and only then it goes to the muscle. So it's like, until what point taking out the fat and doing more reps, even if it's less volume, meaning less reps, until what point I'm not growing more, because I don't know, I don't even know, I don't know, I just feel like if my body is busted like it's now, I have to be growing, like I have to be growing when my whole body is heated, you know, I have to. It wouldn't make no sense not be. I'm gonna keep going, but knowing that we're getting to 300 and I'm already in this state, I don't know. And always, if you're trying to do more intensity, keep going. You'll see I just talk a little bit and go backwards, because if you rest too much, it gets to a point that the body's gonna say, you're done. So instead of letting your body recognize that, keep going, keep pushing yourself, and when it's really over, you're gonna see your body's like say, nah, no more. So, you know, you can push like 20% more if you keep going without letting your body realize that it's already extremely tired. Hurts a lot my arms, triceps, forearms, biceps. 285. That's why I'll be telling you, don't focus on reps, meaning, oh, I have gone to 10 and 10 and 10, right? Or 15. No, always go to failure, because it's that last three that is really hard, and you keep pushing. It's gonna bring you way more results than just staying in a number when your body is capable of more. The more you contract, the more it hurts, the more grow their sweet. Now it's supposed to hurt in the right places. You're doing biceps, it hurts in the arms, it hurts in the back. If you feel ligaments, that's a problem. Warm up better, stretch. Make sure you ain't messing up with your ligaments. I'm gonna stretch now because of this shit. By teaching you, I'll be remembering myself. I didn't even stretch today because I was just like, I just want to work out. That's a must for running. Stretching our glutes is a must for running. The knee problems comes from the problem out here in your ankle. Fuck. 300. I was just thinking of this. It's like the character of your warrior state. How much of a warrior are you? It goes to you. Meaning, look at Dragon Ball. They all warriors there. Hamza, I think it's Hamza, Kuririn, Piccolo, Vegeta, Goku, right? But when Vegeta was training heavy gravity on the capsule, I think it's Hamza, his name, the guy with the wolf thing, he saw Vegeta and felt like, yo, I need to step it up. So what he did, he went to the capsule and activated it and fell down from the pressure and barely could touch and turn down the capsule, right? And what he did after is the meaning of a true warrior. A true man or woman, a true warrior, saw how much below he was and will take the gravity that he's neutral and double up and train from that until he could rise to the level of Vegeta. But what he did instead, he gave up. So that shows the character of a man, you know? You can see other people's levels and gain motivation from that and go like, let me go harder, let me train more, let me reach better levels. Or you can see somebody way above you and say, oh, let me quit. And that's what all you became, a quitter. He could never fight again. He lost again the androids, you know, super easily. So that just let you know you can always grow. Keep fighting. Don't turn into the lies, bro. Don't turn into the genetics bullshit. Don't turn into all these people is taking a substance and consuming stuff that I'm not gonna do because it's unhealthy. This or that. Don't lie to yourself and give up before you try. This is a journey. Working out, bodybuilding, like creating a body that you love, is a journey that takes years and years, decades. Keep fighting every day, you know. And from now on, I'm gonna take the Sabbaths to rest because God told us to do that in the Bible. So I'm respecting more. I stop eating pork now. I don't smoke nothing, I don't drink, no alcohol, none of that shit. I don't do any drugs, so I'm respecting more and yeah, I'm just becoming better. I'm gonna start taking the Sabbaths to rest because I realize how I don't enjoy myself. And yesterday, for the first time, I felt ecstasy on like, oh, I'm playing these video games, I enjoy myself instead of always be like work like a slave. SKK, I'm sending my Mongolian warrior to check you out. Hey man, send him out. We competing here. Send him out. We want to become better, both of us. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's go. We can do like, hey man, we really can do like who reaches 555 reps first. I like that. I like that. Talking about that, I'm gonna do one exercise that I remember that I really like for y'all, bro. Supposedly that was not the reps, but I just felt like it. He's gang, he's Ken. Best warrior. That's cool, man. I know you're talking about Dragon Ball, but I don't remember that stuff. Genki's Ken. I know it though, like he's in my head. But send him, bro. Send whoever. I'm always ready for a battle. Always ready for a compete against whoever. I'm the best warrior out here. You know? I'm really a reincarnation of Vegeta in real life. Let's get it, man. Feeling my back right now. I wish I had a gravity capsule for real. It would be way easier to grow. Feel the pain. I had to leave it. Enjoy the pain, bro. Bro. 400, 350. This is not for everybody, but if you're not feeling like collapsing, and you want to be the best, ain't time to quit. Because there's people like me, there's me, who I train every day like this. You see, people right here, people came. I'm the only one still. First, I'm the one who stays the longest on their work, on their battle. Short rest, long reps. Fight. No there. Hi. You look up and you said that it's time to do the right thing for you. It's real, bro. I wake up, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday I didn't eat much and hadn't eaten since 1. Just fasted to heal myself, heal my gut, clear myself from parasites, which is super hard for me because I've been hearing about people saying, oh, you have to detox, fast for 3 days, but it's like, I wake up kind of depressed and it's like, I have to work out. If I don't work out, my life has no meaning. So I just came again to prove, if my life has meaning, I want to prove that I'm the best warrior possible. I'm the best of the best warriors. I'm gonna fight every day and show to the world, to the vast world, and nobody push himself like me. I'm gonna be bigger than people who take gear and all types of shit. It's not about the food. It's not about the external things. It's about the effort, the pain that you put in your body and push yourself every day. Don't be afraid to take 1 day of rest. I learned that yesterday. And that's how I'm gonna start taking and then rest on the Sabbath. But in the day that you have the energy, even if you need that coffee, rise up. Let's fight. We warriors out here. The best warriors, man, the last kind. Let's go! I'm the man. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. There's a lot of pain in here. 300. I don't even know. We're at 365. We're at 250. And that's one thing. I used to have bad habits, you know. I used to smoke, so my memory was even worse. But ever since I stopped, more and more, I can locate the numbers that I said before. I feel my whole body blessed. It's been hard, but it's been glorious today. Let's go, man. That's what I live for. Pain. Bro, I was even questioning, like, this part of my arm was really hurting. You know, when did it happen? And I realized that the other day was like it's some of the pull-ups. They keep stretching the muscles. But no matter. I'm not here to pain in my body. I don't care. I want to grow. I want to be bigger than the biggest. You know? I want these kids and everybody to see how I rise myself upper and upper every day. Taking out the step, I'm gonna start resting on that. Hey man, what's up, Bobby? Know there, now that you know what to say, fuck, then now is now. It is real, bro. When people don't want to put the effort, they want to see people who is putting effort, and they're gonna stop talking. Either trash talk to make you go down, which doesn't work at all because I'm built like a shield, or they're gonna try to manipulate you with a wolf with the clothes of a sheep, you know. Don't fall for that people, bro. A lot of people want to put you down, man. Keep fighting, keep being your best self. You know, those who don't like to see those who are doing it. Don't get influenced by these people. That's why I don't talk or associate with other people I know and is close by me, because I know they're gonna bring their negativity. I don't need to hear that. Only positive stuff around here. That's why I spend most of my time alone, or watching people that I like their energy. My sixth sense for saying something. Michelle, it's very wine here. That's real, and that's the thing, guys, that y'all gonna learn if y'all keep watching me. I train on the cold, I train on the rain, I train on the storm, I train when it's very windy, and in these days of winter, even most days like this, it's very rare that it's good weather. It's very rare, and sometimes I even prefer it, because when it's these weathers, people don't pull up. But when it's great weather and all of a sudden people pull up, they want to have a talk, and I ain't here for talking, I'm here to growing, you know. So yeah, I want to show you too that I pull up every day. It's raining, I come running 2.6 kilometers every day. I don't pull up with a car, how most people go. Every day I go and run, you know, and then I go walk back. Storm, a lot of wind, a lot of rain on me. I still walking like nothing. I get in my house wet, like I don't even change sometimes. I just want to show you how hard we can be as human beings, you know. We live in a very comfort state that people nowadays, they catch a virus, they get a constipation, and which starts with certain names, a new name every year. They catch a little cold, they get sick. I don't get sick. I never get sick. And the last time I felt sick, it took hours to relinquish. It was 555 diamonds and that shit was gone. So I'm just trying to show you how you can be, you know, Iron Mate. You don't need to be what is average, you know. Squats is something I used to not do, but I love it because it's a great pump for the leg, bro. And it gets your posture way more better. Like you feel stuck like a tree. Plus, training big muscles, hype your testosterone, full body. So you're training legs, you're really training full body. Not specially, but the testosterone is gonna burst every part. You know what I mean? Full of energy. Michael, we have a little snow here in Europe. I'm from Europe too. I'm from Portugal. We on Portugal here, near the ocean. Really, that's where I live. I call it Zabuza Village because it seems like haze. But yeah, like there was. I talking with the lady yesterday. She said there was one time out here there was snow. I love snow. I think it's beautiful. But out here we don't have really snow, at least in this part. You know. But I would love to snow here. Shout out to you, man. Do a ball of snow and throw in somebody's face. You know what I mean? If it's cool. No disrespect. Let's go. Yo, something snapped on my mouth. I don't know what it was. Huge sets blaster right now. 410. I'm gonna put my shirt because I'm cold. Having kind of head pains. I wake up with it. I don't know if it's from, you know, eating so little and fasting. I don't know. Let's see. No, it doesn't smell. Ever since I restarted doing 1 meal a day, my body is smelling way better. Yeah, Michael, you have a nicely toned body. That's probably can't be achieved in a month. Man, I'm about to do 28 in February. I started working out 16. I took 2 years of like waste my time, 17 and 18, and then a 22 injury in my shoulder. Couldn't even do push-ups and was from weight, not warming up, not knowing my body. And it was like a year, 2 years. I thought that I couldn't train again, but I did. I learned yoga through a YouTuber whose their name is like Yoga Birds. Learned yoga, started doing every day, healed my shoulder. You know, it's never completely healed, but I did heal. Never did no surgery, none of that stuff. And yeah, I've been training ever since. I probably did 3-4 years of like recovery or non-workout, but doing calisthenics and weights or machines for like, you know, if it took 12 years less 3-4, like 8-7 years, no, 8-9 years. I've been training for a long time. Like, you don't build this body even in a year. Nobody builds this body in a year. Even if you all want to take year or whatever, nobody's gonna build this body in a year. As I said, I was watching the Train Twins before coming. They was on the prep videos, which prep means getting ready for a competition. And I was literally looking at their body and thinking like, this is not much bigger than mine, you know. So you can't even surpass people on they're using the health killers, but you don't build none of this shit neither in a year or 2 years or 3 years. You really have to, you know, let's be honest. My body is known for tone, especially because I don't eat much. But yeah, like 5, 6, 7 years, you can like aim for this type of body if you be training. But you all see my intensity already, 410 reps. You know what I mean? 410. I intend to get to 775. I've been doing a bunch of days 455 reps, and even before that I did 67 days on 455 diamonds, and before that I was doing weight tests and all this. So if you train like me, definitely gonna have results like me. But it's a lot of hard work. Every guy you see or girl that you see that have the body you want, you have to realize this, and that's why I like to do lives. You have to realize that to get their gains, is about the effort. If you put in the same numbers, same mobility, same full range of motion, and the same, same reps, same sets, same movements, you're gonna achieve that for real. But it has to be there. A lot of people, oh, I wanna achieve this, put in less work. It doesn't happen. You have to put the maximum amount of effort to look like elite athletes like me, You are from Slovakia Republic? Hey man, shout out to you. Shout out to Slovakia. Never been there, but shout out to you, bro. Yo, my body's done. My body's done. Let me take this out again. I cannot feel comfortable. If you're gonna do more reps, I have to feel the quads. I have to feel like I have to depth, man. Put more hair on my body. Let's make it harder. My shoulders bugging a little bit. I learned this stretch from a fitness girl. Never be preconscious, guys. It's not about genders, it's not about age, it's not about nothing. People know, listen to it, A lot of times we judge by the cover, and that's why we don't learn. Because you're supposed to read the full book, not the cover. Feeling like already been. But if I'm not gonna do 77, then I'm gonna do at least my 555. I will not bow down to less. I refuse. I refuse to do less just because I barely ate yesterday and had eaten nothing today. I refuse. I refuse to show any sign of weakness. I will not lose. I will not bow. I'll stand still and standing. Even if my death, I will not fall. I will die standing like a true warrior. My body is shutting down. I already know it's like when the reps is not explosive no more, is the body saying like, I want to continue. You have to learn to respect it too. You know what I mean? But let me reach my numbers. I want to do less because in the past I did it. In the past I did stop and learn from that experience that once you stop to climb again, it's possible and it's definitely achievable. And I did that and even surpassed myself after. But it's very hard. It takes a lot of effort. And what you learn is you can only learn to go harder and cause more pain. You know, that's the only way to grow. There's no cheat sheets, no hacks, no nothing. You wanna get bigger, you wanna get more muscular, have more size, you have to put more effort, more pain. That's the only way. And there's all those who climb higher, and there's those who stop there. There's those who stop there, there's those who go back and go to their neutral state, and there's those who keep rising. And I'm one of those. I ain't stopping. I only feel satisfied when I become the best. And when I become the best, I know the world because I've been like y'all. I've been the younger person, you know. I started this YouTube thing, I was 24. So I've been like y'all. I know how you have the guys who are higher up and they feel like they're in the top, so they're gonna stay there. But then there's kids like me who's climbing. So because I know that from my past self, I will never stop growing because I know that there's kids right now like yo who are growing and feeling motivated by us and growing from there, and y'all gonna get high and I'm gonna see y'all, and I ain't not gonna be the number one to stay there. Now I'm gonna keep rising to be even harder for y'all to be able to defeat me. I ain't letting y'all win easily. Nah, I don't quit. Michelle, if you practice yoga, you have to be very relaxed and calm. It helps clear your head and organize your thoughts. That's real. Like I did yoga on the gym, like they had group classes, and did by my own self. Always prefer by my own self, but was with a YouTube girl. Her name is Yoga Bar. She is like certified and all that. I don't do yoga no more. I don't even meditate. It's something I would like to start again. But yeah, I guess my life just as you grow and you have to, you know, have your own money, do your own shit. It gets to a point that is like my body is no more into relaxing no more. There's nothing wrong with that, and that's great, but my body wasn't in the relaxing state, and it still isn't. My body is on war. My mind is on war. That's why I push myself so much, is because I only feel good with myself when I do excessive amounts of work, way more than anybody can, you know. That's why I pull up in groups, and everybody tough, but everybody knows I'm tougher. That's when I pull up and everybody's tough people. They feel tense when my aura come in because they know that I can defeat many with my own hands. So I'm always in a war mind. So I don't train for me. I train to be able to defeat 10, 20, 50, you know, by my alone, you know. My body is an armor. I'm the weapon, my own hands. So yeah, I ain't been really able to calm, but I'll be trying to do that for sure. And when I'm fasting stuff, I feel way calmer too. You know, when you are not stressing your body. But to be honest, it's like now it's working out like this, extremely workouts. Train with my katana, fighting. You know, like a Yoda, like a Star Wars guy. I do punches, kicks. Like yesterday, I was like, bang, bang, bang. You know, and I be training that. the other side. I never like to do just one side. But yeah, it's more of like always war. And I know it's not the best because it's like a lot of adrenaline, and the amount of coffee I drink is a lot of adrenaline, but that's my state and that's how I feel alive. If I'm too relaxed, sometimes I feel depressed, you know. So in order to keep going, I like to be hype. That's what I do. We are 400 and how many? 40? I think we are 440. Are we gonna do push-ups? Oh no, we are 450. We are 450. You see, my memory is kicking back. I love it. God! 490. I counted 40. Hopefully it was. But yeah, it's funny how I started reading Musashi. It's a huge book of Miyamoto Musashi, the strongest samurai ever lived. He took off 200 certain people, all warriors, samurais and ninjas. Took a whole clan by himself. The whole clan attacked, he took them all by himself. And I remember reading 18. Back then I was like a coward at that time. And it was a state of my life. I've been the bad guy, the guy that people call up when there's problems since 16, but at 18 I was like a coward, I was weak. And I remember reading that, remembering like, yo, I wish I was Musashi, you know. And now I'm getting to 28, and as I keep reading again for the second time, I'm reading, and he really sounds like me. He's like, everybody fear him, everybody feel intimidated by his presence. He looks like a tiger energy, and he's weak. So I realized how my heroes, I became them growing up. I was one of those who believe in me, believe in my dreams, follow it, and became the characters that I wanted to become. In the Bible, God says to not follow idols, and I never really understand that until now, that I realize that idols is, you know, the anime characters like Zoro, or the heroes and villains like the Green Goblin, or any other hero like Spider-Man or something like that. And even Musashi is like idols, these people who want to have certain traits you want to become. But I feel like for one part I get it, for the other part it's like you always want to be certain people who you look up to, right? And we even associate the person you watch more content or you be more around, being visually or in person, you're gonna have more and more traits of that person. You're gonna become more and more of that person. So imagine me, I tend to be now a little bit sometimes more aggressive, you know, more like hype energy. Those who keep watching me, you're gonna see that you're gonna become that a little bit, because we absorb our energy. That's why it's so important for you to spend time or watch content of people who you admire and respect, because that's who you want to become. That's why people who are negative, people who are toxic, vampire energy drainers, that's who you more low. That's why you shouldn't associate with that people, because that's what the energy they bring, you know what I mean? Be careful who you be around and choose the right people. Those who, you know, make you feel higher and more motivated and more courageous and following your dreams. Follow those. I don't watch the people I watch because, oh, it's because I think it's good. No, it's because I like them. They motivate me to go harder. The people who I most like and watch content is the people who I'm competing against, you know. I don't just see them, oh yeah, no, I want to be better than them, you know. And certain people, you know, they have a very high discipline, like eating multiple meals. They have a good stomach. The parasites in the body doesn't like bother them as much as me. They use certain substance that I will never use because it's very unhealthy, and they have huge results. But me, as a grown man, an example to be that I see that y'all follow, I want to, you know, promote celibacy, no touching yourself, no having sexual pleasure for pleasure, only for love, no drugs, no substance, no alcohol, no smoking, working out super hard, being your best self, growing and learning to be in nature with others. You'll see a lot of times I have people here, and it was just here, a guy who was training, and he came to me when I always tell you, I even have a short about this. People, I end the live, they come and want to talk, and I ain't for that talking, you know. I have nothing wrong with talking, but a lot of these people, I train like in a scale, I train like here, they train like this, you know. The scale starts here, they train like this, I train like here, and they want to talk, and they want more of a conversations, even in the trainings than in the train itself. And I ain't following that shit. That's why I didn't even say hi, that I didn't talk, because I don't associate people who are below me, not in the sense I'm better than them, but in the sense of like, you don't bring nothing. I only watch people who motivate me to be better, you know. It's people who I know that is grinding. It's people who I know they want something. It's not just a minimal whatever. And that's me. But I just letting you know how I be and how I think you're gonna grow as a person. Follow those who are aiming higher, and you're gonna start aiming higher too. I remember when I started watching all these kids from the bodybuilding, the train twins, the genetic anomaly, I saw how motivated they were to work super hard. At that time, I was having a job. I used to already had the channel work out a lot, but I was having a job, and I wasn't training like that. And they gave me the motivation, and then I gave them the motivation. So, you know, associate with people who is motivational, so we absorb each other energy and keep all growing to be better. Michelle, how long have you been broadcasting on YouTube? Broadcasting, I started doing YouTube 2022, half of the year. At that time I was more of like recording videos, just talking, and I was more into like practice that I just started, like sim retention, and also start working out, but it was less. And then I think it was more 2023 that I really started calisthenics and had my first mentor, Akim Supreme, and other people. But yeah, now lives has been the end of 2025 and 2026, that when I started the lives working out. Has it been a few years, or are you a beginner? No, I'm not a beginner. Like, I've been here almost 4 years. In the middle of the year I'm gonna be 4 years, but I never was too much into editing. I know how to edit, I know how to put cool music, put a cool intro, and I had that, but I was never really into, I was more into just working out, putting the example, and that's it. I was never really on the, let me make sure I'm a great content creator. It was more about, let me pull up workouts, great workouts, share a little bit of me here, talk to, like, this is almost like therapy to me, because I talk with you, I share my things, and it's like it's good for my mental, and that's it. I always use content creator to improve my mental health, really, and just share, and yeah, I use social media to socialize. In the beginning, especially, but I still do, to be honest. Just yesterday I didn't do it, and then I had to do a 1 hour live, which I'm gonna start to do every day, playing Counter-Strike, because I just feel that need of just talking and sharing a little bit. I'm not really a social person personally, but I like to do it on social media. Yeah, but never was like too much on like bunch of clips and music and these and pop-ups and all that. I never put much emphasis on that, and maybe that's why it takes me longer to grow. I don't know. 490, let's go. Damn, I'm tired. We still have 55. My knee is kind of messed up. Let's just do it, man. No excuses. So let's just do it. If you see 445. So 155, but I'm not sure if I did 20 or 30 for real. I think I did 30 push-ups, but I'm gonna do 10 more just to make sure. Let's see. I'm not sure. I did 555, 565. No matter. It does, but it don't. People today have no energy. They eat and drink a lot of sugar and also caffeine in coffee and energy drinks. Their heads are racing, they are tired all day long. That's real. That is very real. You know, that's why I say to y'all, don't smoke, don't drink, especially booze, alcohol, because that shit drains you. And a lot of people believe that food is energy. Food is not energy, okay? Food is not energy. If you feel fuel to work out, great. But for the most part, and from my experience, when I eat, I lose the energy. I lose that eager. That's why I pull up here every day, fasted, I only drink water with diluted coffee. To me personally, I'm not gonna lie, it does hype me up, adrenalize me to come here. But food itself always makes me like more heavy. And you know, when you are always eating, especially sugary things like you said, you are really numbing your energy away and make you feel drained and heavy. And nobody feel energy when they are heavy. That's why they are tired. They are not tired physically, they are tired mentally from putting poison into their body. That's why it's important not to do that. And also remember that working out is more of is less of like I have energy. It's more of a discipline thing. You have stabilized in your day that you're going to work out. A lot of times we don't have energy, and as you start working out, the push-ups, the pull-ups, the squats, you start gaining energy more and more, and you feel more of the pump. If the day, like yesterday, you don't feel it at all, hey, go rest. But if you start, it's about the starting. You're gonna feel like, oh, I feel more energy, and that's real. Eating more and all the time drains your energy away. Certain people is not like that, but they already have the discipline, the routine of like how important it is to work out. People think that energy is gonna appear. For me personally, when I lost all my energy to work out, what it healed me was 1 meal a day. Was a lot of liquid fasting, like a lot of water. And as you do 1 meal a day or these fastings, you're gonna purge and take off a lot of clutter that makes you feel lighter, and now you have energy to work out. Every time that I didn't have energy, I restarted doing 1 meal a day. It was a habit that I started when I was 24 or 23 and gained huge amounts of energy. So you're completely right. People be eating way too much and draining their energy by that from coping with not liking their life. But what they don't realize that their habits make them stagnant, and that's how you don't change your life, because nobody's coming to help. You are the hero of your story. You have to, push yourself. Like today I wake up, as I said, I had yesterday only 3 mangoes and half of a bread, so I had no energy. My legs were so heavy, my shoulder was hurting, like I have a weird pain in my back, like everything was wrong. As first I pray and then read the Bible, I start drinking my water, a whole cup of water with 1 spoon of tea of diluted coffee. And as I keep drinking and watching people who are working out and blasting music, I'm gaining the energy. And sometimes it's more of like consuming people who motivate you to work out and who is working out, that makes you like, yeah, let me try it. Like I know a lot of people who are not people who exercise, but they see me and they see me doing so much reps and they're like, let me do 1 set, and then they do 1 set, and that's already a big plus. Moving is already a big plus, even if it's just 1 set. And sometimes it's more about consuming the right people, right energy, right motivational, and consuming less solid foods and more like liquids that is gonna brush everything that is cluttering your guts and your stomach, to gain that energy, to feel lighter and gain the energy to work out. And the sugary things, a lot of times, yeah, bro, for sure. And when I say bro, sis, I'm just saying, a lot of times it's less consuming gives you more energy to work out, and sugary things, we all do it, I love it too, but definitely makes you heavy and tired. We eat certain things that we feel tired after. How many times we were good and then we had a big lunch, hey, I'm tired now, I want to eat the sofa, I want to sleep. You see, it's about the consuming that is making you more tired, more heavy. So guys, me personally, every time I go work out fasted, every time it's just water diluted with coffee, or just water, or just another liquid. I never use solids, because I know that is really not gonna help. It's gonna make me feel heavier. The push-ups cost more, the pull-ups cost more, the squats cost more. So the mind's gonna lie to you. The mind's gonna tell you, oh, I need to eat this. I'm tired, I need to eat this. But then it's gonna do the opposite effect. You're gonna drain the energy. And instead of you going 100% like I did today, and did the 455 or 465, you're gonna do like 300 and you're already super tired, because the mind lies. We have parasites in our body. We have worms that want the food and want to lie to you, saying like, we need this. And once you do it, you're gonna see it's even worse. Feed the spirit through fasting and watching the right people instead of the worms and the flesh that's gonna make you weaker, and lazier and tired. That fake tiredness. It's like Yarrow says, movement is the medicine. Meaning, moving, exercises gives you energy through the day. People work out in the morning, they feel energized, right? The whole day. But people who don't work out, supposedly, they should have more energy, but they feel drained, they feel tired. Why? Because movement is the medicine. Exercise is energy. You have to do activity to feel the energy. It's not the opposite. It's not the food. It's not the drinks. It's the movement. Okay? Let's make that clear. Hey, Michelle, shout out to you from saying that, because that's real and other people are not in tune to their reality. I'm glad that you have that knowledge too. Hey Freddie, how are you doing? Appreciate you being here. Guys, thanks for everybody who been here for real. It was a very interesting chat today. I appreciate everybody who was here spending their time with me. Hope you're getting motivation and learning something. Thanks for everybody who sets things on the chat. Thanks for everybody who left a like. Thanks for everybody who put emojis. Shout out to y'all, shout out to me, shout out to us. I'll see you on the Counter-Strike live today or tomorrow in the next workout if you prefer the workouts. Let's get it, man. Bye.